Challenge up against Minnesota Select. In the first of 6 pool play matches, we got a pool of 7, 2 of them running around here, maybe more. Anyway, we'll play all 6 teams in the pool. That'll seed tournament for Monday. Pool play 3 matches each on Saturday and Sunday morning. Bracket play on Monday. There's a long weekend of volleyball. Yes, what could be better? The boys are off school for the most part on Monday, at least the St. X kids are. So, not to worry, no animals were harmed and no school was missed in the production of this volleyball event. Looks like somebody's really upped their video game on the other side of the court, maybe out of range. We'll have to check that out. All right, been a minute since the boys have been in action. Been a blur. Yeah, okay, so just comparing notes. I think the boys were last in action back in the beautiful city of Los Angeles. We had a ringside seat for the Grammys. Ended up 5th in the SoCal Open Championships, or whatever that was called. I think that tournament had 6 different names, but anyway, it was a lot of fun. As will this one be. Some delay. But R2 has distributed the ball to the server. Minnesota Select's going to kick things off, and we're about to be underway. We are underway. The blonde bomber drops the hammer. And we're tied at 1. Derek with the first Fury serve. Double contact called. Rare spotting of such a beast. It's more common to see a herd of unicorn. Is it unicorn or unicorns? I'm not sure if it's a herd or a gaggle or a murder or a flock either. If anybody could let me know. That would be awesome. All right, 3 serving 1. On the block tool. That looked like that grabbed the line. Yes, ace. We are having to shoot from the angle at this end because the chairs are back to back with the adjoining court instead of our normal center line end zone view. Maybe we'll switch sides for the next game. Harvey Lee finds the floor. The lobbing lefty. That's in on the back corner. 2 serving 5. Murph scared the heck out of us at a basketball game a week or so ago with slightly re-injuring the finger that he jammed in a volleyball showcase back in December, but turned out the damage was minimal and he didn't miss any action. 6-2 for the Blonde Bomber. Whoa, just a horrible toss. You can let that drop in indoor, but chose not to. You can let that drop in indoor, buddy. Anywho, in beach you have to play it no matter what. In indoor you're allowed one let. If you don't contact the ball, just let it fall to the floor. You can reload. Riley did not take that option. And that's unfortunate. 3-6. Boom! Might have been out. Better safe than sorry, says Derek. Outside to Isaac now. I don't think that ever cleared. Is a 4 serving 6. Luke, nice overhand pass. Isaac tools the block. Inferior lead 7-4. Riley, such a pearl-ish. Nice swing there. Walt splits the block. 8-4. Nice up from his back. Good play, Minnesota Select. Isaac tries to throw that down, but is met by the blocker. And a good play by Minnesota Select. I appreciate the prone position, one-handed up. 5 serving 8. Walt unloads. Kept in play though. Isaac rolls to the deep. Adele would approve. 9 serving 5. Jack will check in for Walt. We're going to redo that one. The R1 was not ready for some reason. Hold all tickets. The inquiry light is on. And an ace. Jack with the ace. That'll make it 10-5. Shout out to Jack's brother, Tyler. Good luck in the CSAA championship game. I understand you might be sidelined, but still a win if you guys win. Come on, let's go. Do it. throws that down. Minnesota Select contending the ball ended out. Called in though. 11-5 for Fury. And timeout on the floor. A bit outside. No touches noted. 12-5. Nice serve to the sideline. Good pass. Misfire. That never went. 13-5 on the Minnesota Select hitting error. Fury rolling. Nice pancake. It's not just for breakfast anymore. And the anti-pancake. Maybe that was a waffle. 14-5. Jack serving. Still serving, I should say. Nice swing, but the Blonde Bomber is there. The overpass, though, is harvested and disposed of properly. 6-14. Eyes again on the slide. That's a bit long. 7-14. Isaac L. slams one down on the far sideline. Nice hard angle. 15-7. Josh checks in. Jump serve. Fails to clear. Fails to meet the minimum height requirements. No roller coasters. 8-15. Riley had to adjust his approach and then got blocked. .915, I believe, although the scoreboard still shows 8. Josh, nice pass. Isaac ladles that over. Nice sharp angle, but it's going to be well wide. 16-9 now. Wild Blue Yonder. Tim serving 16. Jack with a nice pass. Murph with the two-handed throwdown. Reestablishes the element of surprise, but not for long as Minnesota Select with a nice play and a shot of their own. 11 serving 16. Rawls hammers through the double block. We're at 17-11 now. Derek to serve. And an ace. We all know what goes well with an ace. Alas. Nice swing there. Somehow Luke manages a self-defense swing to keep that alive. And it's ladled over. Nice rally brewing. Free ball. Sound the feasting horn. Oh. Home run in an elevator shaft. The 7-story roll shot is not covered. It looks like a straight down kill on the stat sheet, though. 19-11. Timeout on the floor. All right, quick timeout. We're back. Well, here he is. Minnesota Select still thinking. We do have a quick stat. Our stats team is back online after a prolonged strike. Indication is the hang time on Bradley's roll shot would have placed him 4th in the NFL if he were a punter in terms of average hang time for a ball in play. Nice. All right, 19-11 for Derek. We may need to check the veracity of that stat. I think there was a block touch, but none called. 12 serving 19. Thought I detected a micro touch at the net. Could be just wishful thinking. That one's long. 20-12 on a Minnesota Select serving error. That'll bring up the Blonde Bomber. Attempting to jump serve from a short porch. Another service error for Briley is indicating that he's not got enough runway here in the on the floor. I don't know that these aren't standard size, and you're not supposed to step off the actual playing surface. But the chairs are awfully close in any case. Nice swing, but a great dig. Overpass. Oh gosh, throws that down, but it's covered. Off Walt's block, and net call is made, but there seems to be a little discombobulation about it. Anyway, sticking to their guns, 14-20. I'm not saying it didn't happen, I'm just saying I didn't see it happen. Seeing is believing. There's a cannonading blast into the Fury fan base. Making friends. Minnesota Select wherever they go. 21-14 though. Murphy Lee. Nice again, nice block, and the point, 22-14 now. Fury on the cusp of taking set one. Murph, nice serve. Into the middle, nice one-handed stab, but it will carry him just a bit wide. Still nice defensive play for the big guy. 15 serving 22. Minnesota Select goes to work. Their service errors have been numerous, which has been helpful. Jack serving 23-15. Could have been worse. Could have been on set point. 16 serving 23. Again with the throwdown. 24-16 for Josh.
One good one. Just rip it off.
Just a bit outside. 17-24. Go Josh for the set. Good dig. But a misfire, and that'll do it. 25-17. Fury wins the opener. Here in St. Louis, Dennis Lafada Memorial. Dennis instrumental in the formation of the USAV Gateway region here in the St. Louis area. Tournament named in his honor, and the tournament has grown and grown. It seems like it's doubled in size every year for a while. Now leveling off to become one of the premier events on the calendar. Rumor that we weren't coming this year because we made the early decision to go AAU for nationals as opposed to USAV, but such a great tournament, decided to add it in even if we're not necessarily pursuing the bid. Maybe we'll change our minds if we get one and play both. We'll see how the story unfolds. Not even sure where boys USAV are this year. I know the girls are in Las Vegas. Maybe in some kind of irony, the boys will be in Salt Lake. I don't know. But we'll find out. All right, it's morning and I've had limited amounts of coffee. So I will apologize in advance for the continued ramble. 2 getting underway. Fury wins the opener with Minnesota Select. There's a mishandle. And a point for Fury. Derek handling the serving duties. Spoke too soon. We're tied at 1. It's the first of 3 pool play matches on tap today. A blonde bomber from the right side. Off of the net tape and down. 2-1. All right, Bradley Beck's serve has been stymied by the short porch here in the end zone. Decides to lay off the jumpy and go to the float serve and buries that in the net as well. I think that's a bagel in 3 attempts, none of which have met the minimum height requirements. So if we can find an empty court here in the afternoon, I know exactly what to do with it. Isaac, nice roll shot down the line, but a great play by the DS for Minnesota Select. Unfortunately for them, not a lot of interest in a clean second contact. 3-2, Smurf. Back to serve. Nice high release point. There's a swing on the right side. Well, it was their left side. Get towards their right side. Regardless of the side, it was a good swing, and it's 3-3. Nice hard cross. We get tied up in semantics. Jake checks in. That out of the air, but I think that had been contacted 6 or 7 times beforehand, so Academic point Fury 4-3 for Walt. Pair fours here in set 2. The early morning match kicking off the Dennis Lofato Memorial Classic. Jake putting up strong air defense this morning. All right, Josh back to serve. 5-4 lead to Fury. Nice one-handed up for Luke. Briley. With the misfire. Had a nice morning on the hitting side, struggling, and that's probably euphemistic, at the service line. Last swing was not a shining moment either. But for reasons that are not entirely clear, Fury is being awarded a point on that play, I think. I don't think it was for style points on Briley's swing. I don't know if it's a rotation issue or, if so, awfully late to be called. The R1 is making some signals, but I'm not great at charades. Anywho, we're knotted at 5. Josh will serve. And we can erase Briley's swing from your memory. It's like that season on Dallas. It never really happened. It's all a dream. So with the score correction, Fury leads by 2, 6-4. Riley redeems himself with a block, although it's covered. Jake on the slide. A bit long. No wristy snappy. And Minnesota Select within 1 at 5-6. Oh, wow. Looked like it was going to sail wide by about a yard. Dropped in close. I had it as in, but I'm a little bit off angle. Fury contingent was not seeing it the same way. In any case, it's a pair of sixes. That one well out. And no dispute on that call. 7 serving 6. Jake will serve. I do think there may be something to the runway here being short because everybody's footwork seems a little funky. Briley blocks to the deep court. I won't say it was picture perfect. It felt like a little bit late and underpenetrated, but sometimes that just works out. As that one drops into the deep court for the score. 8-6. Josh really wanted to play that, but wisely listened to his teammates' screams of out, 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 out. Nice serving kicks for Jake. Ladled over. Murph, his swing is covered. Browse. Hammer time. It's a really big gold paint. Ten-6 for Jake, but first, a timeout on the floor. R1 overrules the down ref, calls that ball in, looked out from my angle. Don't think it was touched by the front row player for Minnesota Select. He just let that loop over. That was touched though. Briley's swing is returned unceremoniously, 7-10. Now. Josh lays off of that one and it sails long. Another serving error from Minnesota Select. They've had more than a handful, but then so have we. I think they've had a couple handfuls though. 11-8 for Derek. That's gets off the candy cane. Point Fury, nice swing, got to the floor quick, but just a bit outside. 12-8. Right, it looked like he started a little early there. Senders that one into the net, and we are at 9-12. 13-9 is that's thrown off the block.
Go, Brian. Come on, focus.
Luke gets a hand on it, but unplayable. 10-13. Boggs family, I hope you're able to join us online. I know you're not in the city. I apologize for the non-response to your question about whether we're streaming. Trying to figure out which platform we were running and what our personnel, our broadcast team was going to be. There's a nice swing. Charity was on point originally, but I was called up from the bullpen at the last minute. Anywho, hope all is well, or as well as it can be. There's an ace for Murphy Lee. 15-10. Punch through. And a point for Minnesota Select. 11 serving 15. Service error. They can get together with Briley if they find an open court. All work on serving. 16-11 now. Wall. Pancake. Niet. Niet, says the R1. 12-16. Jack will check in. Tyler Bachman, if you're out there. If you slept in set one, we were shouting out, wishing you all the luck in the CSAA basketball finals this weekend. Hopefully we'll be kept posted on progress, and you guys will bring home the hardware. The first place hardware, that is. On the slide, Jake throws that off a few hands and down. 17-12. Somebody was in the net. Question of who? It was Fury. Most likely Jake. 13-17. Looks like it had come from the middle. The dirty ace, the trickler, fans the floor, 14-17. After the tape takes the air out of the ball. Minnesota Selects doesn't really care for prosperity, though, and they shell another serve. I mean, those are landing yards out. There's not even a chance anyone's going to try to play those. 18-14. Triple block goes up and watches another sky ball. 19-14. And we have a timeout on the floor. If you just joined us and you're thinking, hey, that looks familiar. Yes, much like almost every other convention center that we go to, they all kind of blur together. But no, not this one. There's a stadium attached. It'd be fun to be playing in Stadium Court. We're the Rams, the greatest show on turf, used to call home. Anywho, we're here for boys volleyball. Dennis LaFata Memorial Tournament. It's Mardi Gras weekend, though. Fat Tuesday looms ahead, followed by Lent and Ashwin. But we're told the second biggest Mardi Gras party in the continental U.S., trailing only New Orleans, is right here in St. Louis. That shot is long. So we've got that to look forward to this afternoon. While this is predominantly a boys tournament, there's a small girls tournament that also runs. We'll find out a little bit more about that. I've always been curious as to what it was and why it's so small in comparison to the boys, usually the other way around. And we do have local beach phenom, Sarah Albers, playing here, so we'll try to catch up with Sarah at some point this weekend and get her take on the St. Louis volleyball action. I think Derek may have gotten away with a net grab on the way up there, but a lift is called. 22-14. Jake. Nice shot toward the line. The triple block sends that one back, but well covered. Free ball. Sound the feasting horn. Oh, yes, feasting occurs. Briley with a single block. Jake, I'll let you get that. Looks a bit like a kid in a candy store. 23-14. This game was reasonably tight in the early going, but Fury has turned it on here. Murphy sends that one back. Roll shot. Jake's there. Out to the blonde bomber. He's blocked. Thought that was going to be tooled out, but a nice turn and penetration by the blocker. Hey man, how's it going? And point Minnesota Select 15-23. Murph throws it down and likes it. Match point for Fury. Derek will do the honors. That's a beer serve in Kiva parlance. (16 serving 24), still match point. We got a handful or two. Browse finds a way to punch that through despite significant net tape contact. All right, 2-set win for Fury. They're out of the gates here at the Dennis LaFata Memorial with a 25-16 win. We'll be back in about an hour. We're on a play one, sit one schedule. We got 2 more on tap. Until then, we're out from St. Louis.